Oh, my boy.
Maya.
You look so nice and smell good.
This is my good friend Nick.
Oh, nice to meet you. My pleasure.
Pleasure's mine.
I know all about you. All right, so let's go inside, shall we?
We'll have the lobster. It's decorated with truffles and herbs.
How's the barn business going, Miss Carway?
Fine, thank you.
I heard you're looking for a business connection.
No. This is not the man. This is the friend.
Ah, I beg your pardon. I had the wrong man.
Oh, I gotta go make a call.
Ah, what a gentleman. One of the finest families in the West, you know? Too bad they're all dead now. Anyway, when I first met Mr. Gatsby, it was right after the war. I knew I had discovered a great, awesome, and smart man. He was such an Oxford man, you know? You know Oxford?
Heard of it.
Have you? Okay, well then you would know that Oxford, they're very careful with their wives, and they talk a lot about women. Unlike Gatsby, he would never as much as look at a friend's wife. I see you've noticed my tie pin. It's made of finest specimens of human mold. Human molar. Very expensive.
Is everything okay here?
Yeah, actually, we were just getting to know each other and getting along.
That's great.
Yes. I have to get going now. I am now 55 and you youngins are too young for me. I need to go and let you guys talk about your sports and women.
What are you guys talking about anyways?
Friends' wives?
Talking about friends' wives.
Yeah, so who is he anyway? An actor?
Meyer? No, he's a gambler.
A gambler?
He's the man who fixed the 1919 World Series.
How do you manage that?
He saw the opportunity, I suppose.
How's he not in jail?
They can't get him, old sport. He's a very smart man.
Okay, so the inclusion of speakeasies shows how people back then got what they wanted and how they broke the rules to get what they wanted. And it was a big part of the 1920s culture.
The next thing we wanted to include from the movie into our movie was how what the music was played in the club, because it encompassed the setting of the movie in The Great Gatsby, and it also we wanted to encompass the atmosphere or the environment of the club, and how it was a party even though we didn't have the backup dancers or whatever.
Okay, the costumes brought the characters to life, and we kept the costumes true to the text and / movie because we didn't want to stray away from that.
Another key component that we took from the movie and put it in ours was when Gatsby left the table and left Nick and Wolfsheim alone, because it made Nick feel uncomfortable because his friend left and he left him all alone with this powerful, scary gangster man. Because Gatsby left, it allowed Wolfsheim to talk to Nick and tell him about the human molars, and it made Nick feel inferior because of the scary molars, how he used human. It showed that it also showed his human nature to make people feel intimidated, and how he wanted to feel powerful and everything.
We wanted to include the part where Gatsby tells Nick about how Wolfsheim fixes the 1919 World Series, because it shows that he will do anything to get what he wants and how he is manipulative in getting what he wants.
The last thing that we wanted to include from the movie into our own is how Wolfsheim tells Nick about his human molar, and We chose to go with the movie instead of the book and use it and put the molar in his tie pin instead of his cuff buttons because it was easier to like get the molar to stay in the tie instead of putting it on his cuff buttons because there was no way to do that. And the reason why we included that part was because it shows how Wolfsheim is powerful, and it shows like it's part of his character as he tries to make people feel inferior because he uses the human molar to like scare people, I guess.
And cut.